Right, so I've had to fuck around a bit with the settings. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Holy shit. I managed to get something working for a change. That's crazy. Good. Right. Think what I'll do, because I can pop out both chats. The wonders of modern technology. Brilliant. Right. Fuck off on that screen. Don't need to see you. Right. So I'm just wait, where am I? Yeah. I'm just doing the main story for Star Rail because I am dreadfully behind, like massively, as you can see. Holy shit, where are all the other areas? Well, that's because I haven't unlocked them. I mean, I wasn't interested in unlocking them, and yeah, all the main story stuff I've only done past the, like, when they originally released on Star Rail, so like the very first update. So I have just done like the first half of the Lofu story, and I've yet got to do the second half of the Lofu story. So that's what I'm doing now. You know, that's it. I'm so far behind, it's unreal. Right. I'm gonna see if I can buy stuff in the shop. Because I believe that there are like the special traveler cores in there, and I'll be able to buy them should I have enough currency. Shush, March. Jesus Christ. I don't need to hear your voice. Right. Yeah. No, I don't have it. That is crazy. Oh, you get these from quests, don't you? Oh, fuck. You should make a video on Natlan's story and review it. You probably should. Wait, actually, you know what? If you're gonna do Natlan, do it on literally every area. I mean, you could do Natlan first, but you can place the review of Natlan at the end, right? Everything into content at this point. Yeah, 100%. Why not, right? I'm doing fine. I genuinely debated whether to do a stream this late in the day, but I realized that this is probably where I'm going to get all the viewership. So I'm just going to have to destroy my sleeping pattern to do any sort of, well, you know, like, just to get anything. And this is, what was it? 20 to midnight. 20 to midnight. That's why I'm doing this. Full Genshin review. Fucking hell. Alright, you know what? Leave me, like, just... Good luck. You will actually hate yourself by the end of it. I can guarantee it. Right. In fact, I should probably be better off doing some side quests as well. I want to try and make it as short as possible. Dude, you have to realize, like, you can't make that shit as short as possible because there's so much content to cover. My dude, know what you're getting into. Hot damn. Right. Cinema Pavilion. Like, if you were doing a part of Genshin, sure, you could make it short, but not the entirety. Unless you were going to split it up into multiple videos, so... I just thought I might let you know, and you know, so it's fine. So it's fine. Why can't I jump down there? Come on, Wuthering Waves, you did say it's so much better. Where am I even supposed to go to get down there, by the way? If I get it 59.59, I'll be happy. Now, that would piss me off so much, because it's not actually at a full hour. And... you know, YouTube sometimes likes to cut off the end of the video, and then it displays the length as 59.59 or at an hour. It depends. It's weird. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot Welt's here. Jesus.
These would be Miss March 7th and Mr. Yang, I presume.
Oh, wait. I forgot something. Sorry. Fucking... forgot the fucking, chat. Hang on. Holy shit. There we go. Why is it all the way up there? Come on. Be reasonable. There we go. There we go. I thought it was something I was forgetting. It makes all the difference now. Oh, okay.
That's right. I'm the first one. He's the second. We're here to help.
March, try not to sound too excited. We're here for work, remember?
Oh, you're the one getting excited. My first detective case. Finally, my intelligence and wisdom have a chance to shine.
Miss March, Mr. Yang, I've been looking forward to meeting you.
And I guess I'm just like, I just don't exist. Yeah, that's fair. Like, my character doesn't even speak. He's taken a vow of silence. Yes, I should never speak. It does not matter what's happening. I usually ignore my friends and family, and I've been disowned since.
Thanks for waiting. These are the Outworld travelers who were sighted in the location specified by the General and the Master Diviner. This was 2 days before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
Oh, here we go with all the fucking jargon that I don't understand or don't remember. Hang on, let's Right, it is, yeah.
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects. Uh-huh. I see.
And it's different on the thumbnail than it is in the video timer? Yeah, true.
What's wrong, Mr. Yang? See anything fishy?
Who's he? I'd like to see more information on him.
Which one? Let me see.
What's wrong with it?
I don't have any concrete evidence, but I think he's worth checking out.
Oh, him? I remember him. He's a traveling merchant. He trades throughout the universe. Knows a thing or two about remedial arts, too. He registered himself on the Xianzhou as... what was it again?
Locha. His name is Locha.
That's right, Locha. He came to the Xianzhou with a huge box this time. Some sort of funerary contraption. It had a funny name. Something to do with coughing? It was pretty conspicuous. I had to ask him about it.
Coffin. It's a tool that certain non-Shenzhou travelers seem to use in death rites. I'm guessing our guests here might recognize it.
Huh. I swear he said coughing. Anyway, we checked him out. His record on the Xianzhou is squeaky clean. As for this caffeine thing...
Coffin.
Yeah. Either way, it definitely had something to do with funerals. There are lots of travelers on the line, each with their own star system and death rites. I guess that must be Locha's line of work. Is there something up with him?
There usually is. That's why he's called an antagonist.
But I have my reasons for wanting to investigate. What was he doing in the days leading up to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
I can tell that by some mysterious clock that I have on hand, he was going to shoot some gold grannies. The elderly are indeed useless.
That's complicated.
See?
Come with me to the Foursquare
He fucking knows.
It'll be easier to explain.
You know? The elderly will be targeted. 100%.
Exalting Sanctum is one of the law.
Souls, trust me, bro.
IRS is very concerned about security issues here. That's why there are so many Psycranes stationed in the area. Locha arrived on the Lafu a few days prior to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Up until the day before the resurrection, there was nothing suspicious about his behavior.
Nothing suspicious.
I figured it out. The day before the resurrection, he appeared near the Ambrosial Arbor with a Stellaron. Oh yeah, I guess. You're pretty smart. Sometimes.
You lot are enthusiastic, I'll give you that. The reason I mentioned the day before the resurrection is because we have no idea what he did that day. The resurrection brought about unusual yin-yang phenomena that caused the entire Psycrane system to malfunction. The image data from the day of the incident is beyond restoration, and the data from that day before was badly affected. We will, in due course, but we can't be...
Now again, I'm doing all of this so that I can get through all my
I've
quests.
had a clear suspicion
Right. I
what
thought I
you
might do
call
a side quest just so that I can cross one off my list, right?
So, if you feel this Lacha is suspicious in some way, make it known. Then I can arrange for his detention and interrogation.
It is known.
How should I put this? He just looks kind of...
Odd.
Mr. Yang, you were going off of his appearance this whole time? I thought you had some super secret thing up your sleeve. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to judge a book by its...
Sorry. What I mean is... it's difficult to explain, but my
He's just not good at lying.
is involved, so
Bro is actually terrible at doing any sort of lying. That is abysmal.
apologies. I realize this is personal speculation.
That's all right. Instinct is an important part of any Realm-Keeping Commission investigation. There are times when my gut tells me something's not right, and there's usually a reason for it. I'm with you on this one. Be that as it may, as an official, I can't go bringing someone in based on a villainous appearance.
Because if a complaint led to his dismissal, it would leave a blemish on his resume, making it difficult for him to advance his career for the next few centuries.
Can you imagine if they did against you where an element of a character was dictated by the artifact they had? Oh no. So any character could be any element and have all the abilities, but effectiveness would be dictated. Yeah. You know what? That would be fucking cool. I would 100, like, it would not be miserable. It would be funny, right? Because if you had, like, I don't think you can have, I don't think there are any artifacts that do healing that well. So any sort of healing would just be abolished. It would just be damage all the time. And then obviously you'd probably just do pyro or electro and or maybe cryo and that's it. So it's probably going to, it was going to be fun for like the first couple of hours and then it's just going to be very, very boring because there's only a subset of artifacts that actually could be any good.
Precise? No! What are you talking about? Anyway, if you want to investigate, I can grant you access to the Foursquare Mirror. Jingyan, you'll be assisting our esteemed guests in their investigation.
Maiden's beloved, yes, but he doesn't like do it. I think, if I remember correctly, I don't know if it was on because I believe my Maiden's beloved was on Noelle. I believe it was on Noelle, and her ability was to do it on hit. But I don't know whether it's because on hit or whether it's because of a defeated enemy or whatever. But yeah, there's probably loads that I haven't, you know, come across because of the new regions, right?
Not at all. Make sure you don't leave the commission. Just help them check the Cycrane footage. Keep me updated on progress. If you find hard evidence, I'll be there in a flash. One thing, though. Don't approach him. If you make a discovery, contact me first.
We're thankful that you're entrusting this to us. We'll keep it by the book.
Don't worry. The Express crew keeps its promises. We won't disappoint you.
Jingyan, over to you. I need to get going.
Understood. This might take you some time. Come and find me when you're ready.
Holy shit, 2 marches. Oh god. What the fuck is this? I keep forgetting that Hoyoverse games are very synonymous for this shit.
We may be new to the Xianzhou, but we're already investigating the mysterious disappearance of Luocha.
That is indeed what we're doing. It isn't like we've just gone through all of this.
Yup. I always dreamed of a head-scratcher like this. A chance to showcase my detective genius. I've been familiarizing myself with the Angler mystery lately. I think it's safe to say I have the best investigative mind on the Express at this point. You have good taste, Miss March. The Angler mystery is a classic detective novel on the Xianzhou. I read it when I was young and dreamed about working in the commission ever since. I didn't think it would be attracting new readers over 200 years later. A fellow reader! But Qingyan, the author, Su Feng, was the lead medical assistant in an apothecary, and the main character, the angler, is a healer. Why didn't you want to join the Alchemy Commission instead? A number of reasons. This job may be trivial, but I have my reasons for being here. Plus, the threshold for the Alchemy Commission was too difficult for me to reach. Oh, I see. But your lives are so long. Shouldn't career change be easy?
Everything should be scaled up, I imagine.
I considered it once. That was a long time ago. The longer I stay in this job, the more I understand its purpose. Fighting crime, helping the weak, solving the problems no one wants to touch. It's a satisfying feeling. Wow! Good for you, Miss Qingyan.
Sounds like you really care.
And I don't, because I'm a man. I guess it's... Yeah, that would be nice, I suppose. I don't feel like it's necessary. This is optional exposition. If you make this into a cutscene, you're just putting in more effort than is necessary, you know? No, I didn't want to talk to you, you bitch! Fucking shut up! Ah! Okay, I did not mean to get into her dialogue again. Thank you.
I can bring up the data anytime from here.
Why doesn't, when you have to choose between multiple NPCs, why doesn't the person that's closest to you get put to the top? That would be so much nicer. Like, actually.
Alright, follow me.
God. See, this bit I hate. You could give it like a small animation. They didn't even move. They're like, they're right next to the desk. Are you fucking kidding me? Why did we need that screen? Oh, why? Oh, I don't miss Hovis games. Jesus Christ, man. That's just sad.
For the image data we recovered, the timestamps are all jumbled up.
Hovis putting effort. Yeah, I know. I know, but hey, that's my opinion. But I do kind of want them to put effort in, you know, because they've got the money and the resources to do so. I'd love that.
So we have to clean up and reorder the footage ourselves? Exactly. Thank you again for your help. This is your forte. Over to you. That's right. And you're the sidekick.
This isn't even animated. Come on. Okay, I don't miss this. Like, bro. Like, they bothered to make an animated overlay. And then they don't even bother to animate the characters. Come on, Mum.
What do you think? Any idea what the correct order is?
Oh, we gotta do the ordering? Oh my god. Have I seen Zen? No, I haven't seen Zenless at all. I have no idea what they've done with that. I hope it's not anything god-awful. Because it's from Hoyoverse. It's naturally going to be terrible. You know? So what's interesting here? We've got all of these cutscenes have a unique. All of these options have a unique starting cutscene, but 3 of them have the second cutscene being in the second position, and the last one has the third cutscene in the second position. So we've either got 3 right answers or 3 wrong answers. Look it up on Google. Oh, don't know, man. Do I really have to? Fucking. Right. Let's have a look then. Okay, now. What am I meant to be looking for exactly? You can't just tell me? Like, because I wouldn't even know. Then where's the... There we go. So 4 was him on...
Sure. Which one do you want to watch?
You sent me one? Yeah, please. Because I have no idea what you wanted me to see. It'd just be simpler to do it that way. At least I could actually pick, which is nice. Oh my god. Nah. Look at that. Another bot. That is crazy. Anyway. Right, let's see about these. I see. Oh, that's nice, I guess. Yeah. Absolutely. So there's only one of these cutscenes that actually have his coffin with him, which is interesting. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't be this option. Nah, there's no way it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't make any sense. I don't think.
Sure. Which one do you want to watch?
Four, two, three, one.
Sure. Which one do you...
Go into an inn. Is that necessarily right? And then 1, he's cross the street and turned into a strange corner. Maybe this? 4, I think, would be the logical start. But I don't understand why he's leaving his coffin behind. Maybe that's not important right now. Right, so it's implied that he has his luggage. And the next time luggage is mentioned is footage 2. Walked to a bookstore and left. It's probably that one.
Let me see if this order works. Lucha exits the Star Skiff, enters Exalting Sanctum, goes into an inn, and puts down his luggage, including the coffin. Then he goes to Spare Time Bookshop, but doesn't buy anything. Finally, he leaves and turns a corner into a dark alley.
The logic in this is sound. Looks like the correct order.
Well, that wasn't hard.
Nice work indeed. Your sidekick to a genius detective after all. Where does this corner lead to?
I checked the map and found a gate in this open area. Look, there's a small dock on the other side. He may have left on a star skiff.
Why would he leave Exalting Sanctum via a secluded dock? That's so suspicious.
I don't think Mr. Lucha could have departed from there. The dock you're referring to is Yunsho Crag 999. It belongs to the seat of divine foresight. It's only used during invasions. That's why that gate is almost always locked. As far as I know, it's been locked for centuries and only gets opened for occasional inspections.
The key question is, when did he leave? There's only one gate in this area, at least on the map. Miss Jingyan, does the remaining footage show anyone else entering or leaving this place?
I can find out,
No.
but you'll have to wait a while.
Probably don't.
Most of the footage was
That's how it
lost.
goes usually, isn't it?
There was a whole day of recording. There's a lot that needs checking and confirming first.
I mean, sure, the MC actually spoke, but... yeah, that would be nice. I think that... Well, I mean... Wuthering has the MC speaking, though, occasionally, don't they? Or am I thinking of something else? I swear. No, it's not that. It's I think that could be counterside, but you can't tell because it's all text. There's no voice acting in it. But, like, the main character that you play as actually has a role in the story, unlike everybody else. They're not just a placeholder, which is a breath of fresh air, let me tell you.
Understood. Thank you.
Thanks so much. We'll be waiting. Patiently.
Your assistance in this matter is what requires gratitude. I'll get you what you need as soon as possible.
Oh, is that it? I could just continue it immediately? Cool.
Thanks for waiting. I checked all of the footage we have of the open area. I say all. A lot of it was lost.
Are the corrupted parts recoverable? Can we use the same methods again?
I am not voice acting it myself. That would be painful. I want my content to be enjoyable, you know what I mean? I don't want every single second being a wakened nightmare for anybody who may come across it, including for myself. I did a little bit of voice acting for Counterside and I fucking hated it. Don't do that. Don't do that to me, man.
For some of them, maybe. But I can't guarantee anything. I'll do my best, of course. It'll take more time. I can't hand them over just now.
Thank you. Did you find anything in the remaining footage worth paying attention to?
Only that someone left the area through that exit around 2 hours after Lucha's appearance here. Lucha's nowhere to be seen, though.
Isn't this a scene from the Angler Mystery?
No, I will not give it a go. It's fucking awful. I know that. You know, I don't want to make anybody's ears bleed. With respect, no. You're doing this deliberately just to embarrass myself. I know that for a fact.
The Angler Mystery, the novel. There's a scene that's identical to this footage.
Now that you mention it...
I'm not sure I follow.
The Angler's origin story, of course. He's a healer from the Alchemy Commission who gets on the wrong side of a mysterious organization called the Tea Society.
The Tea Society? British.
To be alone and then poison him. The drug has the same de-aging effect as the Vidyadhara's hatching rebirth. The Angler gets younger and turns back into a child. From there on out,
The angler pursues the Tea Society while solving all kinds of strange cases. It wouldn't. In the book, the drug only de-ages the body. It can't repair damage to the soul. In other words, it's like molting, not a true rebirth.
Patching rebirths are specific to the Vidyadhara. Can humans also experience de-aging?
It's just a novel. Who knows if something like that could happen in reality? I thought of it as soon as I saw this footage, though.
Sufang, the author, was a medical assistant in the Alchemy Commission. The medical principles of the novel are strictly grounded in reality.
True. If someone from the Alchemy Commission was suggesting it could be done, then there's always a possibility.
So, March, what you mean is, the two people in dark clothing are Tea Society agents, and the child is a de-aged Locha?
What if a crazy angler mystery fan decided to commit a copycat crime? Locha gets turned into a child, then follows a mysterious duo in black. Oh, the plot thickens. This could be a kidnapping!
The child in the footage has black hair. Locha's hair is blonde.
I like how fed up he is. Ah, that was good.
Maybe he dyed his hair.
Hold your horses, everyone. I recognize this child now. That's Yinshu, the young shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop.
Yep.
Too bad, Marge. No de-aging, no angler.
No, this is completely different.
The Psycranes weren't able to get a clear look at the two people in dark clothing. Let's ask Inshu. Maybe she saw something.
I'll keep trying to recover the lost footage. I'll contact you if there's a breakthrough.
All right, let's go! Time to interview the witness.
Jesus Christ, can we just kill her instead? That'd be funny.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need.
Where am I supposed to go again? Oh, over here, yeah. Oh, fuck. Come on.
I don't see the shopkeeper. Let's look for her in the area.
Business hours aren't over yet. She should be nearby. You two go ahead. I'll wait here in case she comes back.
Okay, let's go.
Wait. Oh, I've got to invest. Oh.
So she asked someone to look after the shop for her. But where are they? Looks like they must have left too. Looks like Yinshu isn't here after all. Where could she be? Huh? A supernatural tales anthology? Sounds like a good bedtime read. Might stop me daring to run to the bathroom at night, though.
Come on, let me just, there we go. Oh, chest. Nice.
Huh? Finders keep. A new edition after so many years? Looks like I made the right choice coming to the Lawfu. As soon as we've cracked this case, I'm getting myself a copy. Su Fong is the greatest.
Is that it? Or am I dumb? I'm missing something. There's gotta be something around here, right? No? Come on, man. No, there's no way. There's no way there'll be something all the way up there, would there?
shopkeeper of Spare Time Bookshop?
Huh? Young shopkeeper? You mean Young Shu? Yeah, I am. Something wrong?
Can you please tell us where she is?
Why should I?
Because we're asking nicely. What's with the attitude?
Just kill him. Just treat it like a D&D campaign and fucking kill him. Easily. You'll level up your character and gain a couple of points of wisdom.
I can tell you. If you pay me 500 strails.
Pay you? What is this? You want paying for a simple favor?
Come on. No one ever tell you that information and intelligence are the most valuable commodities?
This guy doesn't seem like the negotiable.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Please, give me the option to... Yes.
Oh, you dare threaten me?
Do it.
Do you know who I am?
The question is, do you know who we are?
We're from the Tea Society. Okay. They're both ridiculous, though.
Press crew. Never heard of you. I mean, they couldn't be higher ups from one of the other Xianqiu ships, could they? Dang it! Am I in trouble? Ugh, better to live and find another day. Ugh, forget it. I'm not stooping to your level. Inchu said she had a voucher for a food stall over in Exalting Sanctum. She wanted to use it before it expired. You know, she's not been gone long. Probably finishing up her food right now.
About time you saw the light. Come on, let's go.
Damn, we couldn't kill him. You know how devastated this makes me? It's awful. Right. How far is this now? Oh, she's just over there. Well, that's nice, I suppose.
Do you know how to fix a star skip?
There we go.
Are you Yinshu, the shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop? There's something
Who-
I want to talk to you about.
Just, she didn't even finish. Like, okay. You're not even gonna let her confirm if that's the same identity or not? Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's me. Can I help you?
No. Absolutely not. You better scramble before I just, rip the flesh off your bones.
You're heading back to the store, right? Let's walk and talk. I'll tell you all about it on the way. Oh, okay. Let's go. That footage. I remember that day. After I closed up the store, I walked around for a while. I was looking for a place to read. I found that empty area. It seemed like a good reading spot at first, but then I noticed two people dressed in dark clothing, and a blonde outworlder hanging around. Something didn't feel right. So I left. Those two people left the same way I did. So you just happened to be going the same way. Did you see what the outworlder was doing? Sorry. I was only trying to find a place to read. I didn't pay much attention to him. Or the two in dark clothing. All I remember is the two people in dark clothing... they smell pretty bad. I guess that's not much of a clue. Sorry I can't give you any useful information.
On the contrary, any information you can give is valuable. Thank you very much. Still, according to the Psy-Crane recordings, Luocha's final stop before heading towards the open area was your store.
My store? Spare Time Bookshop? You're sure he came to... Oh, that's right. I remember now, he did pay a visit. Oh, how could I forget?
Because you're a fucking idiot.
He came in, looked at a few titles, and then handed one to me. An old paperback. Everything seemed normal, but after paying for it, he immediately tore off the title page. I was shocked, but he was grinning ear to ear, so I didn't dare ask him about it. After that, he just left the book on the counter and went on his way. I can't believe I'd forget something like that. I guess the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection the day after pushed everything else to the back of my mind.
So, what was the book?
The Angler Mystery. I was wondering what to do about it. I can't sell a book without a title page. But since you asked about it, here, You can have it. Mr. Yang's instinct was right all along. Luocha is a villain. How could he do this? Tearing up a book as well written as the Angler Mystery. Unacceptable. If I knew the answer to that, wouldn't that make me as evil as him?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're forgetting that the Realm Keeping Commission was initially investigating whether someone brought a dangerous object onto the Luofu. The Hao and the others are probably not aware of what that dangerous object might be, but we know for a fact that it's the Stellaron. I think that by removing the page, Luocha may have provided us with a key piece of the puzzle.
I don't understand. What does tearing out a page have to do with the Stellaron? Are you following Mr. Yang?
Exactly. I think Luocha may have friends on the Luofu, and they're using the title page to communicate.
That makes him even worse. How dare he use a book
I mean,
that raises justice for his evil plans?
hey, you know what? There's a very, very obvious flaw in this plan. You could say that he left a paper trail. It's fucking obvious. Come on now.
I'm afraid evil plans are still within.
You're telling me he's doing an evil plan and he made such an elementary mistake? I don't believe it.
What he did because the Psycrane data was lost.
So, is this a dead end? That's more like it. New clues always turn up in the nick of time.
You see, even though it's addressed to me, I swear to God, they're all in a group chat. Right? They have to be. Otherwise, how are the other two aware of the text message that gets sent? It's so weird.
So, we now know what time Luocha left the open area. Nice! You found footage of him leaving? Yes. According to the Psycrane recordings, he left the area 2 hours after he entered. Strange. Why spend 2 hours in such a confined area? He must have been up to something. Maybe he spent all his money on Star Taro bubble tea and couldn't afford a hotel room.
Oddly specific, March.
It's a shame no Psycranes are installed in that area. We still have no idea what he was up to.
The whole phone thing with this game is weird. Yeah. It feels like it was trying to get with the children, you know, like with all the young people, because they all have phones. And I don't know what they're meant for, but we got to put them in, otherwise they'll won't know what they're doing or something, you know? Like, it's oddly meta in a way, and I don't know, I don't mind it. It's a weird way of communicating, but I just prefer the mini cutscenes in the game. I feel that that's just something that is a gimmick, and it doesn't ever get expanded upon, right?
I know Mr. Yang never wears his heart on his sleeve, but do you get the feeling he's a little restless?
Don't worry about me. It's just my mind keeps wandering back to those other Luochas I mentioned. Not the greatest memories.
How does he always hear us? Well, I'm afraid I have some other business to attend to.
Didn't have a mobile phone until I was 16. I mean, I didn't have a mobile phone and for ages either, for the same reason. But yeah, I think it's generally because you're trying to accommodate for a wide audience, and usually that audience will have a mobile phone pretty early on, and they will use it frequently. So again, I'm saying that this is a gimmick. Like, it can't be anything else otherwise, especially seeing as this is kind of an undeveloped feature that if you took it out of the game, like, nothing would have changed.
So, what did Law Cha get up to during those missing 2 hours?
I think it's high time Detective March took the gloves off.
Oh? And what do you have in mind, Detective? Fieldwork?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Yang. As the angler once said, a true detective operates as effectively from their armchair as from the scene of the crime.
I'll just put it another way. I'm too lazy to explore the map. True.
It's too early to start field work. We must wait until my deduction is complete. Then when we arrive at the scene, you'll see that the facts match my theory to a T.
If you want to have children, what age would they let them have it? I don't know. It depends. Like, I don't think that you can necessarily assign an age to that necessarily, because it all depends on how mature they are in the beginning. So, it's child dependent. It really is. I can't just put a dead set age on that, I don't think.
Well, seeing as you're so confident, let's give your idea a try.
God, yeah, the way that line was delivered, that sounded like he was belittling her. And it's debatable whether she deserves it, but like, come on.
Hey, Mr. Yang is the best.
Okay, yeah, she definitely deserves it, 100%. That's fucking crazy, man.
Ready? I'm gonna start my reconstruction.
It's gonna be dog shit. Well, yeah, obviously not. But, again, whether it's 15, 16, 18, whatever. Don't know. Depends, right?
Okay, here we go. Explaining a theory in front of everyone is more nerve-wracking than I expected.
Oh, we gotta get a cutscene?
Right. I'll be using the angler's deductive method. Construct what happened from the bad guy's perspective.
And now I'm Locha.
Oh, dear. Mr. Yang, I'm scared.
Quit messing around. I'm thinking. Oh, almost forgot about that title page. He took it with him, so it must have had some significance.
Why is March in mono? She's my left ear is enjoying her voice, but my right ear is feeling lonely. Like, what is going on?
Next up, I need to have a look at that map, Mr. Yang. He must have gone through that gate up ahead. No way he would have stayed put in such a small area for 2 hours.
But Miss Jingyan mentioned that gate is a military asset. It's locked all year round.
You think that would stop the likes of Luocha?
I see. It's dependent on positioning. It's still weird, though.
You think a lock like this can stop a girl like me?
That's, for fuck's sake. That's crazy. I think I'm actually going insane. True.
Fine, I'll be me. You guys will have to imagine his lines instead.
No.
Such a rudimentary lock. Easy pickings.
E.
Even if Law Cha was able to unlock the door, what was his goal?
His villain friends must have been waiting on the other side to buy the Stellaron. He went to meet them.
Oh shit, how are you supposed to do this again? Oh, you're supposed to get into this thing, aren't you? Oh. Hang on, I remember how to do this now. Yeah, I remember.
Now that I think about it, something's not right. Why would they rendezvous at a military airfield?
Because, well, we're too law-abiding to understand bad guy logic.
Hiding in plain sight, perhaps. Hold on. This would have been too quick a route.
And what's wrong with a quick route? Hmm?
No, it doesn't CNC, you're right. What's going on? Haven't seen you in a while.
We're trying to uncover what Luocha did during those 2 hours. But even if he repeated this route 20 times, it wouldn't have taken him that long.
True. He must have had a tougher journey than I imagined. Come on, let's start over.
You look like a tasty morsel. Those who dare to enter here must face a delicious fate.
Ha! Your eyes are bigger than your stomach, foul villain. Have at you!
Why is the monster talking now?
You know, just a little dramatic effect.
Been doing okay. Been testing 1.2.8 on lot lately. Yeah, fair enough. I'm sure it's coming along nicely.
Receive divinity.
Here!
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run! Gotta try hard someday.
Good.
This awesome move.
I'm sure it'll take a couple of years more before it's finally released.
Lance at the ready.
Annihilate.
Nothing
Try that
major.
again.
Stay back, Clara.
Five phases in a year. Oh, that's not bad.
Where are you going? We're trying to trace Luocha's movement. We shouldn't backtrack.
You're right, Wells. We shouldn't backtrack, should we?
Hiya.
Well, it was a lot.
I'm on guard.
I need to be
Lance
free.
ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Hide.
Nice. Totaling 98 bugs. That's unfortunate. I'm sure you solved basically all of them. But like a couple that were maybe really difficult.
Eternal stead. Dead return!
No, because I don't know.
Not a scratch.
You can't run.
You tell me.
What are all these enemies doing on the Luofu?
It's because... because...
March, you don't have to add in combat scenes while you're figuring out where to take the story. We can wait.
Yeah, as I thought. It was a lot.
Monster layers and black market spaces.
Fair enough.
I doubt the Luofu has any of that. At least I doubt things of that nature existed before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
You know, they better have you in the credits or something, because otherwise all that work has gone to waste. That's my opinion anyway.
Is it really so far-fetched? We're already assuming that Luocha came here to sell the Stellaron to a bunch of cutthroats. May as well throw in some monsters here and there.
Oh, there you go. It's all worth it. You see what I mean? Gotta recognize that effort.
It's more fun this way. Anyway, it's not like we're gonna be able to conjure up exactly what Luocha ran into. Why not use our own interpretation to bridge the gap?
Nah, that's not interpretation. You need logic, March. Bitch.
I'm suppose that makes some kind of sense.
When am I coming back to CNC? I mean, I don't know. I've just not had the desire to go back to it recently. I've just been caught up on other stuff as well. I'm probably going to make an effort in making some CNC content at the very least, but it would probably just be for cast and that's it. I wouldn't do much after that, you know.
I try to go with the flow.
I didn't expect this place to be so treacherous. I'll need to be on my guard going forward. I wonder, just who is the buyer interested in the Stellaron? The buyer is waiting there. Time to head over.
Plausible.
Isn't it just, Welt? Isn't it just?
Stop right there. State your business.
No, that's Puar, the Tea Society's gatekeeper.
Isn't Puar a type of tea?
That's right. He's a member of the Tea Society, so naturally...
I am, yeah.
Tea is his alias.
That is true.
Hey, I'm talking to you. What's your business here? Can you tell him to be less aggressive?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask whether you're here on business or... Never mind.
I have a delivery for your boss. I need to give it to him in person. If you could let him know I'm here.
Delivery? Ah, yes, the delivery. The boss is waiting for you. I'm afraid I'll need to see some ID first.
Again, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'd probably still be do some casts at the very least.
Something prepared for this moment.
But I've just never... It's not felt like doing it at the moment. Like, it's been forever since I've done one, to be honest. Select items to submit. Ah.
That's the code. So you're the one. Wait here a moment. I'll call the boss right away.
Take your time.
Puar takes the page and goes to find the boss. Before long,
Oh, fantastic.
Lotcha sees an imposing figure walking towards him.
I hear that the entire site is going to be also revamped in some way as well, which is going to look nice.
Boss, this is the one. He brought the delivery.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, for God's sake. Cutest boss I ever saw.
I couldn't think of anyone else to be Mr. Yang's boss.
This is our boss, Startaro Bubble. Let's see this delivery and make it snappy.
So what? This is the Tea Society, remember?
Not before I see the money. I'm sure you understand the rules of such a transaction.
Save it. Show us the goods first.
Easy now. The item in question is extremely dangerous. It's understandable that our friend here wants to take extra precautions.
I'm not sure Pom Pom is the best casting choice for a gang boss.
It kind of works, right?
Puar, give him the money. Happy now? Ready to hand it over?
Be careful. Dangerous is an understatement with this item. I'll take my leave.
Yes, you will. Permanently. Puar, get rid of him.
Oh, this was all going so swimmingly.
Selling a dangerous item to me makes you my accomplice. And I've got too many of those. To keep our little secret safe, I'm afraid I need to take special notice.
When it comes to minor details, March can be very logical.
I'm sure work has been picking up for you, though, at least, hasn't it? Good keeping the site active and all that.
Speaking of which, when did I turn into an Arumaton?
That's Puar's little secret. He transforms into an Arumaton in dire situations.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there I was, thinking you gangsters still had some decorum. Don't get complacent.
I want to protect everyone. Tell me, Mr. Sora.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Mm.
My turn. Phew. Try that again.
I should come back.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I need to be brave.
Hide.
You can't run.
I should come back.
Yeah, a lot of games have been doing that. I think Supreme Commander 2 did that. I think I'm in the server as well. They did it just made to make it easier for tournament arranging. Which is fair.
Tough luck running into me.
Really? Wow, that surprises me. I thought that would have done by now.
Try that again.
Unless the interest isn't really that high.
Here.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Eliminating threat.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
You chose the wrong enemy. Nothing major.
Try that again.
I should come back.
My turn.
I'm on guard.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
I'll see you off.
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
There we go.
Darn it! This isn't over.
Fights like these don't go unnoticed in Exalting Sanctum. Cloud Knights could show up at any minute. Better get going.
And so Luocha has to make a break for it. But where to? Let me have a look at the map. Aha! Gotcha!
The wind.
Hey, stop right there! Halt! Who goes there?
Uh-oh. His only escape is...
Climb aboard, Luocha. Time to get out of here.
So Luocha hopped on a star skiff and fled with the help of his accomplice. And that, ladies and gents, is the truth behind Luocha's disappearance.
Funny voice acting there was indeed funny.
So, who was piloting the star skiff?
I'm not sure either. The pilot didn't show themselves, so let's just assume it was him. No one gets left out of my stories.
March, as much as I enjoyed your deduction, I do have a few questions. For example, if Luocha took flight from the dock, how could he appear in side crane footage 2 hours later?
Yeah, sure. I certainly won't keep you, obviously. I'm sure you got things to be to do and stuff. But thanks for popping around anyway. It's been nice to see you.
Also, the dock is a military installation. The Cloud Knights would be on the scene at the slightest disturbance. How did so many monsters show up without warning? Last but not least, even if Luocha did encounter all of the troubles you described, it wouldn't have taken him 2 hours to escape.
You're right, Mr. Yang. I guess I can't compete with the angler just yet. You know what? Time for some field work. Maybe the answers to our questions are waiting for us at the scene.
That might be the best approach. Let's go.
Right. Yeah, I think after this quest, I will do some. Do some main story stuff.
We're looking for someone. Can you help us?
He's got blonde hair, and judging by the way he's dressed, I'd say he was an outworlder.
A traveler with blonde hair? Could it be? May I ask why you're looking for him?
He saved our life.
Since when did we start sharing a life?
Backen, we're not rehearsing.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would this blonde-haired, life-saving outworlder bear any resemblance to our suspect here?
Oh, that's him!
Mr. Locha, he rescued both of us.
Can I ask when this rescue occurred?
It was the day before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We were planning to thank him properly, but in the aftermath of the Arbor incident, we never had the time.
Are you two... the people in dark clothing? What's with the wardrobe change?
Dark clothing? Ah, I know what you're talking about. What a pair of clowns we are. Dark clothing.
We fell into a ditch.
Wait, what?
There we were, looking for a spot to practice our new routine. We found a place, eventually. A little dilapidated, but nice and quiet. Shame about the giant ditch.
I lost my footing and slipped right in. My associate here, Fourth, yelled after me, "Don't panic! Fourth's got your back!" 2 seconds later, he landed on my back.
Unfortunately, the ditch was connected to a sewer outlet. We were covered head to toe in... Anyway, I assume that's why you thought we had dark clothing on. A dignified story, I'm sure you'll agree.
No wonder Yinshu said she had to cover her nose.
Anyway, thankfully Mr. Lorcha was passing by and dragged us back to dry land. It took all his strength, I'll wager. A thousand thanks, kind stranger! Without your bravery, we'd never have gotten out of that ditch alive.
No, sir. That if you ever need anything, and it's within our power to help, you can count on us.
Even it's beyond our power to help.
That's too kind of you. It was nothing, really.
Nonsense! You went out of your way to...
Don't worry about it. You should head back home now. Take care.
No, we can't thank you enough.
Oh, one moment, both of you. That sewage could well contain harmful compounds. I'm something of a doctor. Let me give you a prescription. Make sure to use the medicine and get some good rest. There you go.
I don't know what to say. Sorry to trouble you. We'll take our leave now.
Watch your step. Wouldn't want to find ourselves in another ditch now, would we?
That's the prescription he gave us.
A paper flower? It's beautiful. Did Luocha make this?
That's right. He wrote down the prescription and folded it into shape.
A man of romantic sensibilities, one might say.
The paper looks familiar. Can I open it?
Of course. We'd already opened it when we showed it to the pharmacy.
We were planning on handing it over to the Realm Keeping Commission. We suspect it's probably our best chance of tracing him.
We can take it off you. We'll let you know when we find him.
Let me see. Of course!
What is it?
It's the title page of the Angler Mystery! The prescription's on this side, but on the back there's... Huh? So that's what this is all about? Sadly not. Take a look yourself.
to the next video. Oh, fair enough. He had it all in his head. Why is it yours Cecily and best regards though? That's a bit strange.
The immortal spoiler? Ugh, some people just want to watch the world burn. I'm starting to think the Locha we envision doesn't square with a real one. Would a villain do a good deed like this? So he paid for the book and tore off the title page to protect people from the spoiler. He must be a fan of this book too. I knew Angler Mystery fans couldn't be bad.
Damn, that was it. That's unfortunate.
Looks like the whole thing was just a big misunderstanding.
Indeed. And I've learned not to judge a book by its cover.
Very, very funny.
Anyway, that's enough reflection for one day. Let's get going.
Get going to where, Mr. Yang?
Garden of Gourmet. You two deserve a treat.
Yay!
Right, claim those two. And then I'll be doing the main quest, which is... Where is it? Answers and Ship Commission. I see. I see. Yes, I've just left that place. Oh well. Right. Before we do this, I'm gonna go and get myself a coffee. Because we're gonna be here for a while. The kettle's still boiling, by the way, so give it a minute. I've just got my biscuits ready, and I'll be jumping back up to put water in my cup. Okay. Ah! Fuck's sake! How the fuck could this... Right. Fucking hell, man. Why does it always do this to me? Oi, fuck off! Right, do you know how hard it is to look like a fucking fool? Let me tell you, it's an art. You better appreciate this shit. Oh my god. Ah! sake. Oh, I know what happened. Come on, get in! Uh... Oh, come on. Right. Fucking hell. That is quite honestly ridiculous. Look, I'll be real, right? It takes effort to be a fucking idiot. Like, I don't even know how that happened. Like, my whole mic, my boom arm decided to commit suicide. I've got my light that tried to tangle itself with its own wire, and the fucking head came off. I don't know. I really don't. Like, I'm that good. You cannot orchestrate this. You just cannot. Holy shit. Right. Now that kerfuffle is dealt with. Right, we can now continue. My god. Yeah, I know. Put it as a YouTube short. Like, that's the second time this has happened, by the way. I remember the first time it happened when I was playing Yuri's Revenge, and my fucking light, the same light, came down and attacked me, right? Like, I was not up for being sexually harassed by a light switch. It's not. Oh, God. Right, you know what? I'm gonna have a fucking coffee because of that. Jesus Christ.
Let me see.
Yeah. So there you go. I've unintentionally topped that clip. You're welcome.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense. The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Indeed. Since General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights, he must have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people, it's tough to bear. I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an emanator of abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For
wait.
species, such events are more
So
likely
basically,
to
the quest that I've
than
just
ancient
done
history.
with that murder mystery stuff, right, was talking about this event in this main story. So that quest that I just done happened after this main story. That's hilarious. that is actually fucking funny.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
L? What does L do? Oh. That.
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
Hey, whose side are you on? I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
I'll be honest, I'm only talking to you and doing some Googling. Yeah, I can imagine you're going to be going to bed soon, right?
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough.
I don't care much for the game because I want to do the story myself. Alright, yeah, that's respectable. But obviously I need to continue this so that I can actually make somewhat decent content, right? I'm not paying too much attention to the story either. Because I know I can just go back to it. It's the woman.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jing Yuan is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
My turn.
I'm on guard.
Eliminating threat.
I want to protect everyone.
That's probably a bad idea to be using all the ultimates on one enemy.
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
The lives of short-lived species are so fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
Tough luck running into me. Phew!
I need to be brave.
Hide.
Lands at the...
Let's be friends.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Try that again.
Mission command.
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jing Yuan. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Yes, sir.
Turn.
I'm on guard.
Boop. Dead. Easy peasy.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go.
The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
Let's go.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshe, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance...
Yeah, I don't care. I'm trying to get to finish a dialogue so I can at least get some of it, but Jesus Christ, man.
Target threat index annihilate. Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Seize the moment.
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
Cool.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Oh, they're protecting a side crane. This could be a side quest.
Freeze! Tough luck running into me.
It's time.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
No.
You can't run. Try that again.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Target annihilate.
Well, a thousand wondered. Fight as one.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Wasn't Ting Yun's voice changed? I swear it's different.
As you command.
Tough luck running into me. Here.
Lance at the ready.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Hide. Stay back, Clara.
You can't run.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Well, Clara's is the same, March's is the same, but Ting Yun's is different, I swear to God.
It's time.
Annihilate.
Oh, fuck, the battle ended. But I swear, yeah, it is different. That's very interesting. Oh, yes, the chest is up there. Yeah, I forgot about that. Cool.
Finders keepers. Freeze.
Seize the moment.
Told you I could fight.
It's time.
Stay back, Clara.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Yeah, just listen carefully. Like, the attenuation is way different.
Hide.
Right?
You can't run. Try that again.
Kill.
Try hard. Watch
Dummy.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
1,000 wonders to raid. Fight as one.
Mission command.
Tough luck running into me. Seize the moment.
Hmm.
Try that again.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Lands at the ready.
Hide. Mission command.
Welcome, customers.
Yeah, that line's even different. It's completely changed.
You can't run.
Mission command.
My turn.
It's time.
You're annoying.
Stay back, Clara.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Target threat index. Eliminating threat.
Seize
I
the
want to
moment.
protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
I'm on guard.
Annihilate.
You can't run.
Mission command.
Nice. Formidable foe defeated. I should get something good, right?
Huh?
Never mind.
Keepers.
Oh shit, she's almost dead as well. Oh. That's bad.
Rainbow's blessing. You're not disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Stop moving around. Let's see if there's a way to help you recover faster. Come on, take this. It'll help with your injuries.
Thank you. All of you. I feel much better now. Thank goodness you're here. The garrison is up ahead. Are you heading there now? I'll wait there for you.
Oh, that's nice. No, I can't. There we go.
Can we talk? 1,000 wonders to raise your fight as one. My turn.
Yeah, she was a little sassier. Now she's just giggly.
I'm on guard.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Annihilate. Mission command. Mission command.
Well, that was easy. Right, come on, let's get to the end point. That's where I want to be. Don't really care about all these battles necessarily.
Show yourselves! Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesied your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances. Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the Disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest. Have you talked with these disciples, benefactor? What do you make of them? Why would they betray the Law Fu? I don't understand.
Command talisman required for operation.
What does it mean?
We probably need to present it with a command for it to act.
Fair enough.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. Then, after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another. Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Ooh, dragon tree.
I just felt there were enemies all around me. I only felt hatred. I wanted to kill everything in my path.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring. So, you witnessed it too? The Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the ambrosial arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the ambrosial arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species. Yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the Abundance. What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus to eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the Abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
Very interesting, very interesting.
Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult? Sharp as always.
I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? We'll try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there!
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected.
That is true.
The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me.
She's gonna put us through some secret dungeon, basically. And you're gonna go, whoop! There you go.
After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the Arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it.
I love how the journey isn't even long enough for her to finish her lines. Like, come on.
Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles! There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the Arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
Yeah, imagine if we go in there and just die immediately.
Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron Hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time. I do not wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone and unhindered on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
So that was a biologically targeted bioweapon, essentially. That's funny. Of course, it wouldn't be anything else, would it? Anyway. Yes. Very funny bioweapon and very funny sci-fi anime game.
I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
You're too close to the crucible. Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The general commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Tingyun. Go back. We can explain to the general.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
Let me see.
Right. Oh yeah, we are supposed to go down here.
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
Yes, sir.
Tough luck running into me. Here.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone. Tell me, Mr. Sora.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Seize the moment.
Nice.
They should come back.
I hope I helped.
Nah, I kind of don't feel like it, mate. Stop, please. Cannot interact. Bye. I mean, sure, I could just fight all of them, but it's like, it's a bit tedious, right?
Yay, we did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
Wow, she breathed in a little too quickly there for my liking.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Don Shu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended. Nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice. Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
Told you I could fight.
It's time to...
Hide.
Seize the moment. 1,001. Fight as one.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Mission command.
Merciful Medicus, hear my call.
Annihilate.
Can you talk?
Mission command.
Let's be friends. Try that again.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
This should be a pretty easy fight still.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Stay back, Clara.
I'm on guard.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
Welcome, customers.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
You can't run.
Mission command.
Pew!
Why? She said... The Ambrosial Arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that... Vantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within.
I mean, that wasn't surprising. That's why she was so insistent on coming along for literally no reason.
It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can withstand the blessing of destruction.
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager Fantilia.
And she's still alive. Look at that. Clearly, the game has broken. Insane.
Destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss Qingyun, is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? How can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
I did click on the enemy, but okay.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
It's time. Lance! Forward!
Let's be friends. Welcome, customers.
It should come back.
I'm not afraid of you.
Eliminating threat.
You are fortunate that Zethro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Cienjo. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand. Since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show. My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
I want to protect everyone.
This is beginning to get a little bit tedious, I'll be honest. I don't think I have the damage output to put them down quickly.
Try that again.
Yeah.
You can't run.
I'm on guard. Hit! Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Here. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Lance at the ready.
Let's be friends.
Pew.
Try that again. You can't run.
It should come back.
There we go.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other Nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting-Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting-Yun had been misguided or manipulated.
She was there willingly, clearly.
It's possible that the Ting-Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purpose.
I prefer my explanation. It's obviously better.
You're saying that the real Ting-Yun is still...
I'm sorry, Marge. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting-Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting-Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting-Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager.
Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Ventilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste.
Pretty... okay, yeah, you didn't need that transition.
That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large. It is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara. Supposedly an ancient oceanic region transferred from the Vidyadhara home planet. After the Ambrosial Arbor was broken in two during the war, its roots were left gnarled and broken. Yet it never died. The Alliance decided to seal the Arbor within Scale Gorge Waterscape, entrust it to the High Elders of the Vidyadhara, and rely on the power of long scions to constrain it. It has been so long. No one knows whether the seal remains. Even if it does, I doubt it will hinder that spectral Lord Ravager.
Ooh, fantastic. Ugh.
This is...
Oh yeah, I remember these three are on an adventure together. I completely forgot.
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
Oh, that's a nice change. I get some a mainline with from my main character. That's cool.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
Ah, yes, we were here before.
Thanks to those heroes, I managed to pull through. Could those guests of the General be the Galaxy Rangers of old?
Hmm.
I'm sorry. I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
What a huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets.
All right, let's go and wrap this up then. Ugh.
All the elixir crucibles that the Videodora helped to construct contain Cloud Hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, Cloud Hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Miraja go? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
And yet they clearly do.
They say that you're Lung's power incarnate. Is that true?
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Videodhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please, take care of me.
Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were. It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
Time to have a biscuit.
He's here.
Mm-hmm.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Oh, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here.
It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape?
Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I have nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it would be nice if they had a better way of doing like a free-for-all, but I feel this is going to be pretty limited.
I have no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Bro's about to get fucking hammered. Gotta say.
Defend you.
Surrender!
The strength I wished not to use.
Too little. What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy? Fail. Defend you.
You're all in on it.
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
Let's feel my blade.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way. Forgive me.
I feel this isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop.
Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lawfu's hotshot general.
Jingyuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together? Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-lived species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you.
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Danfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Lawfu.
I may not be capable of the things that Danfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Don Feng is no more. Now, there is only Don Hung. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron Hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Luofu.
It is definitely a good backdrop, though, to be fair.
Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantilia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Oh yes, more of these echoes as well.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting. As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Vidyadhara.
Do you know something? When Don Feng committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Feng against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme. But you cannot hide fire with paper. Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go! Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon.
Why is it? And probably was on 1x speed for some reason.
conclusion. Here is thunder!
Told you I could fight.
This is our chance. Heaven's Surge. Break! Heaven's Surge. Rules are made to be broken. Heaven's Surge. Rise!
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless. Time. Show no mercy.
Let's make it quick. Heaven's Surge. Break!
A foregone conclusion.
Here! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Let's go. Heaven's Surge. Rise!
Jingyuin, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The Seat of Divine Foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that... Dan Heng? You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests, when you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained...
You know, it would be great if, you know, the exposition wasn't needed, because we already know what's happening. Like, goddamn.
As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Dan Heng and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Dan Heng?
Thank you, Don Hong.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Law Fu.
Oh yeah, please do.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Law Fu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
It looks so much like Don Hong. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Don Hong's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Law Fu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
Oh, we're going to see something really cool. I hope so. This is literally Avatar, the Last Airbender. It's pretty impressive. Those fingers can do a lot of work, it seems.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan, General, are you planning to face Pantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty.
Cloud Knights, attention!
After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true...
Is it foggy outside for me? I don't know. I can't tell from where I'm sitting. I would assume not. Pardon me.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Use scale-court waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talons, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
It's nuts where you are? Okay, let's quickly see this picture then. Ooh, that's cool. Although I don't even know if that's fog or just low cloud, but it does look nice. That was Paimon. We all know the comment. Yeah, I fucking know. I don't need reminding. That useless lump of flesh. You know, I'm kind of thinking I should probably make a quote-unquote retrospective of this story, and it's after, you know, so much time after the story's passed, you know. Is it really, though? I'll need to do some research later.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
In that case, then, I'll leave it to you.
I'll do my best.
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
Oh yeah, it's the bases. That's fair.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Ting-Yun? Let's be friends. My turn!
Target threat index. Hide.
You can't run! 1,000 fight as one! Tough luck running into me! Phew!
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Can be considered? Interesting.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
If your people knew that you had brought me here, there would be great unrest. They will never know. Keep quiet, Ying. This will make us even. I will give you 2 hours. Research what you can. Remember, 2 hours. I'm a short-lived species. Do you think 2 hours isn't enough? It will be done.
That's Dan Feng's voice. But what about the other person? It's so familiar.
Right, let's not lengthen this quest line too much. I think I'll probably want to wrap this up quickly, because I got some other stuff to do as well.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora!
We're in trouble now.
My turn! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
I'm on guard.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
Try that again. Here!
Oh, so this isn't that dangerous.
Mission command. Annihilate.
Welcome, customers.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora!
Mission command.
Try that again.
Lands at the ready.
You can't run!
Mission command.
1,000 wonders. Fight as one.
I need to be brave.
Hide.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora!
Seize the moment. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Right, second one done.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Revelation slate. Yes, I did notice. Fuck's it. Oh, that was. Yeah, it's an X pattern.
Flagstone the creature was stepping on. I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Which one? Right, closer. I didn't want to use that ability.
Okay. Let's head to the third seal.
Oh no. Oh, for fuck's sake! I don't want this to take any longer, man.
Try that again. Let's be friends.
Stay back, Clara.
I'm okay. My turn.
It's time. Hide.
You can't run. Welcome, customers. Try that again.
Eliminating threat.
Cool. And the third one's on the left.
The last of the three talons is here.
Is that all?
Oh, am I to refer to some mural? Oh, very interesting. So there are 4 here. Hmm. Well, this one logically has to be at the beginning. I believe it's this one?
What seems to be the problem, friend? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity...
Yes, I know, Genuine. I'm not a fucking moron. Oh, God. That does not work. Probably this one then.
What seems to be the problem?
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. So it is that one.
It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
No, they can't, possibly. And then this one? That's not. Oh, it is. Lovely. But, okay, why does the game not lock the mouse? Lovely. Alright, we've done it.
The reverence to the 3 talents is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
Young master, must we really forsake Skelgord Waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yuan?
I cannot say, young master. I feel resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior Videodara say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the 3 talents. The path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Yeah, let's get this over with. If Jin Yuang is knocked down, oh come on, man. Ugh. Fine. Crazy, dude. So now we have an actual damage dealer. You need to go.
People often forget.
This will be kind of a long fight, unfortunately, because I haven't got another damage dealer, but it's fine. I'll make do.
Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
Fantilia, what is she doing?
We're about to find out, it seems.
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Antilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
Lance at the ready. Not a scratch.
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
That's some strong wind!
March, careful!
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move! Try that again! Let's be friends. Fight as one!
Antilia, your scheme ends here!
Not a scratch.
Tough luck running into me!
I'm on guard.
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
Here! Welcome, customers.
I'm getting through this pretty easily, actually.
On my command. To victory!
Let's be friends. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
Crushing an ant with the weight of
Yeah,
a star.
serious.
How indulgent.
I won't be long either. I'm just going to be finishing this quest and then heading to bed myself, I think. After I've got some smaller tasks done.
Will disappear.
For the Xianzhou! Is that it?
Thousand wonders. Fight as one!
General of the Xianzhou, can your feeble strength survive this calamity?
Ronhong, you take it from here.
Did you think it was over, Fantilia?
Oh.
A scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the Arbor?
My turn! Welcome, customers.
Nice.
Still ants to you, Fantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance. Blossom. Time to end this.
You pay for that. I try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Out of ideas, Fantilia? I am the vanguard of the hunt. To victory!
Lance at the ready. I'm okay.
You can't run.
Time to end this.
Try that again.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
It's a bit of a bop though. Gotta say.
Let's be friends. Fight as one.
Show no mercy.
Woo!
Vanquish the abomination!
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching. For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou junk. I wonder if the transformation of the Xianzhou General into a Void Ranger would cast the Law Fu back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Dalhom! Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the hunt will fall upon them.
That was surprisingly easy for having shit characters, honestly.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Fantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Fantilia had established a link between me and herself,
a well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still...
Phantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
Again, they could have put that into the cutscene. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't point these things out.
It's still early. Where to now?
Well, hey, there we go. Hmm. Two from the same person, sure. Ah, yes. Very cool.
The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve.
Right. I think that will conclude it for now because it's quite a bit late and I need to get to bed and shit like that. So thanks everybody for joining and stuff, and I will pick this up at some point soon. Can't say whether this is tomorrow or not because my schedule is quite scattered, to say the least. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.